In the brutal theater of modern dogfights, no machine commands as much absolute dominance and raw terror as the Lockheed F-22 Raptor. It is America's ultimate crown jewel of stealth, a lethal apex predator designed for one dark, untouchable mission: to wipe out entire enemy squadrons before they even know it's there. A weapon so dangerous, Congress banned its sale to the rest of the world. For over 2 decades, it has stood at the absolute peak of aviation history, an unkillable ghost in the radar. While other fighter jets compromised to save costs, the Raptor was built with a single, uncompromising rule: total, unchallenged air supremacy. To understand its power, we must look into the shadows of classified military engineering, where the impossible became a reality. Welcome to the Iron Blueprint.
To understand why the F-22 is virtually invisible, you have to look at its skin. Traditional fighter jets are filled with round curves, external weapon racks, and exposed rivets that bounce radar waves straight back to enemy tracking dishes. The Raptor changes the rules of engagement entirely. Every line, every sharp edge, and every mechanical seam is perfectly aligned to scatter radar waves away like a shattered mirror. Look closely at its cockpit canopy. It is coated with a microscopic layer of gold to prevent the pilot's helmet from reflecting radar energy. But the true magic lies in its top-secret skin. Combined with a highly classified radar-absorbent material coating that drinks electromagnetic energy, this massive titanium fighter jet completely disappears from enemy screens. On a modern long-range radar, the F-22 Raptor appears as nothing larger than a tiny metal marble or a small bumblebee drifting through the clouds. By the time an enemy tracking system manages to get a faint, unstable blip, the Raptor has already closed the distance. It doesn't just hide from the enemy, it blindfolds them.
But stealth is only half the story. In a close-range dogfight, when visual contact is made, the Raptor completely defies the laws of physics. Powered by twin Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines generating a staggering 35,000 pounds of thrust each, it doesn't just rely on its wings to turn. It uses revolutionary thrust vectoring technology. The heavy titanium engine nozzles can tilt up and down dynamically by 20 degrees, redirecting massive exhaust power instantly. This allows the F-22 to perform mind-bending aerodynamic maneuvers that would rip other aircraft apart. It can execute the famous Pugachev's Cobra, pitching its nose past 90 degrees while sliding horizontally forward. It can stall out its airspeed intentionally, hovering motionless in the sky like a mechanical bird, and then change direction on a dime while its opponents drift helplessly forward. Furthermore, the F-22 features supercruise capability, the rare ability to fly at supersonic speeds past Mach 1.5 without using afterburners. This allows it to save massive amounts of fuel while hunting down targets at extreme speeds, leaving enemy interceptors burning through their fuel supplies, just trying to keep up.
Modern air combat is no longer about seeing your enemy face to face. It's about hunting and killing them from over 100 miles away. Equipped with the advanced AN/APG-77 active electronically scanned array radar, the F-22 operates as a lethal flying supercomputer. Its radar system emits thousands of tiny, variable electronic scanning beams that cut through heavy enemy jamming and rainy weather. It can track multiple hostile targets across vast distances simultaneously, identifying the exact aircraft type, altitude, and speed without revealing its own location. The system calculates perfect intercept vectors automatically, feeding data straight into the pilot's helmet-mounted display. With a single press of a button on the flight stick, the F-22 snaps open its internal weapons bay and fires its radar-guided AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles. By the time the enemy pilot's cockpit emergency sirens begin to scream, it is already too late. The missile hits, the target is obliterated, and the Raptor has already turned back into the shadows, leaving no trace behind.
With such terrifying, unmatched capabilities, world superpowers begged to buy it. Japan, Australia, and Israel offered billions of dollars to add the Raptor to their own air forces, desperate for total security. But the United States government said absolute no. In 1998, Congress passed a historic federal law known as the Obey Amendment, explicitly banning the F-22 Raptor to any foreign nation, even America's closest allies. The technology buried inside its stealth skin, its advanced engines, and its electronic warfare suites was deemed too sensitive, too advanced, and too dangerous to risk falling into rival hands through espionage or crashes. It was a weapon meant solely to guarantee absolute American air supremacy, unshared, unrestricted, and unrivaled. Because of this ban, the production line was prematurely shut down after only 187 aircraft were built. It was simply too expensive and too specialized for a world that was shifting toward asymmetric warfare. This limited production run turned the F-22 into a rare, forbidden weapon, a relic of ultimate engineering that can never be replaced.
Today, decades after its very first secret test flight, the F-22 Raptor remains the gold standard against which all modern stealth fighter jets are judged. Though newer planes like the F-35 light up the skies with advanced software, and rival nations attempt to build their own stealth fleets, none possess the raw air dominance, speed, and maneuverability of the Raptor. It has never lost a single simulated dogfight. It remains the ultimate ghost in the sky that every military fears, but no radar can lock onto. A machine built not just to fight, but to dominate completely. The undisputed king of the skies. Thank you for watching this deep dive into aviation history. If you love the engineering behind the world's most powerful military machines, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below on what weapon we should dissect next. Welcome to the Elite Squad, and thank you for supporting the Iron Blueprint.